Hey everyone, it's Kendall White, and today I'm going to share some tips with you about how to be a good, efficient treasurer. This applies to absolutely any form of treasurer, and I hope that you guys have a really great year. So the main points we're going to hit today are managing your chapter's finances in the best way that you can, avoiding procrastination, and just staying on top of those finances for your chapter. First comes maintaining a system. Now, what I mean by this is always maintaining something, whether it's tangible or an Excel spreadsheet or Google Sheets, that is your constant flow of your finances, what your chapter is spending your money on, how you're spending it, and how much you have. That way you can track each individual transaction you have and know how best to spend your money. Easy ways that you can maintain a system within your chapter is starting an Excel sheet. I personally prefer Excel over Google Sheets. I think it's easier to use, and I think it has really great formulas that help you keep everything organized, and little to no work is required. You just constantly are punching in some numbers and Excel will do the work for you. So I, as a region treasurer, I have an Excel sheet that I keep for all of our transactions for the year, and I also have an audit. Audit is a binder that has all of our written statements, our checks, our vouchers, everything that says we've been spending money and what we've been spending it on. It's pretty much just a tangible paper copy of our Excel sheet in a little bit more of a drawn out format. So if you would like to use an audit in your local chapter, that's totally fine. I personally do not require my treasurer and my Hancock County FBLA chapter to use an audit. We use an Excel sheet, and we always find someone who's really, really good at using Excel. That's something that's really going to help you out. If you think that you're a person who's not very fluent in Excel, you don't know how to use the functions, then treasurer is not the position for you. And I think that you should always ensure that your treasurer is someone who is very good at using those skills. So with that being said, you have to stay organized, and this means updating your audit or your spreadsheet at least once a week, depending on how busy things are. As a regional treasurer, I look at our account once a week, but when things start to really get busy, I update our audit and look at our spreadsheet and view our account as much as I need to in order to stay organized. You will find yourself absolutely drowning in transactions, in homework, in writing checks. You'll just be really behind, and it'll all hit you at once, and you'll really feel the pressure. I did this my first year as treasurer. I pushed off paying any bills for a while, and it all caught up to me. I felt like I was drowning in bills. I felt like I was writing checks every single minute of the day to catch up, and you just don't want that to happen. So make sure that you're staying organized and checking your audit or updating your spreadsheet as often as you need to. That being said, that's that third point that we mentioned earlier, procrastination. Do not procrastinate when it comes to updating your finances, whether it's just a local chapter and you guys don't spend that much money. It's so important to not procrastinate on those, because you will find yourself mixing up transactions. You'll be very behind, and it's just overwhelming, like I said, and you just don't want that. So make sure that you're always updating your audit and your spreadsheet, and letting others peer review it. Have your advisor look at it. Does this look right to you? Have you been spending any other money that I don't have recorded on here? It's so important to use that communication, and it just all kind of ties together to make you an organized treasurer. So like I've said, I've been treasurer for 2 years for the region, and I've held many different officer positions, but treasurer, I personally really do feel like holds the group together. It's the foundation of how you guys can do fundraisers, how you guys can plan for the year, what you have to spend for the year, what your goals are for the year. It's just a really, really important position. So making sure that you're doing a good job, a solid job, giving your best effort, it's really important. And I genuinely hope that everyone has the best, most productive year possible. I know this format looks so different, and I would much rather be with you guys in person, teaching a class and doing some fun activities. But for now, this is going to have to suffice, and I hope to see you all at Region and State this year. Have a great year.